Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Alright, so I was on Facebook the other day, which is where I get a lot of inspiration for these videos. Actually, it was yesterday, and I read a post, a meme, that said that men would it, no, okay, I don't remember exactly what it said, but it was something along the lines of women collect all these men to heal their daddy issues. What if men need the same type of attention that have mommy issues? What if what if men are supposed to just go around and collect these women and get all this love and attention that they missed out as a child? And I was just thinking like, bro, that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. And that is not how you heal childhood issues. Now, I'm not an expert in this field, okay? But a woman, okay, what I replied was, because that's not what men are supposed to do. We're supposed to get out there, conquer life, get the money, love ourselves, heal ourselves, and that's not anybody else's responsibility. If he has that many childhood issues and mommy issues, he should not be trying to look for a woman to heal him. He should be going to therapy, okay? And that therapist should probably not be a woman. And this female is like, well, you shouldn't be saying that because, and I was like, bro, that's number one, bro. Just because people don't identify or don't agree with your opinions, and your opinions are not correct because you're not a doctor. I'm 1,000% sure she was not a doctor, bro. Just because people don't agree with you and what you think, that doesn't mean you have to attack them, and that doesn't mean you should be angry. Which I don't understand that, but that's okay. I mean, of course, it's whatever. So she also said that well, when men get in these relationships with these women and they have mommy issues and they do something to hurt the woman, and the woman should do something back so he could feel how she feels. And I said no, the woman should break up with him, because you're gonna create savages like that and create deeper wounds that are gonna make him more calculated, cold, deepen his PTSD, and gonna motivate him to hurt more women and to not care. So you don't know what you are talking about either. This woman clearly had daddy issues to be thinking something like that, to not understand the consequences to her actions, because that's how most people will respond. They're not gonna say, you know what, I harmed her. I probably shouldn't be doing no, because if he really thought like that, he wouldn't have did it in the first place. We don't, anyways, bro. But no, no, man, you should not be collecting all these girls in your life, all these women in your life to help you heal your mommy issues. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go out in the world and conquer, bro. Conquer and gain more dominion in your life and become more attractive to yourself, bro. And if it's really that serious, if it is, go to therapy, bro. Go to therapy. Smoke some weed, bro. Now, should you be. Now, I'm gonna give you. Again, I'm not an expert in this field, bro. But I'm gonna give you some information that somebody gave me. When it comes to these types of problems, usually what happens a lot of the times, not usually, men start to become friends with women to heal, to fill these voids. No, that's not what you do. You feel, number one, you fill that void with action and knowledge and information. If you remember my last video, or one of my last videos, like I said, a woman figuring it out is her calling four of her friends and telling four of her friends to call four of her friends. That's what a woman figuring it out means. When you tell a man to figure it out, that means go into the world, get the information, get the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and apply it. Take action. A man figuring it out is not calling his friend that he met in high school, his female friend he met in high school. No. Well, one of my mentors told me, he said, I'm gonna tell you the whole conversation, right? He said, I was telling him this story about a female friend I had, and he said, wait a minute. What were you having relations with this woman?" And I was like, "Nah, we were just friends." And he was like, "Why were you friends with a woman?" And I was like, "The same reason I'm friends with dudes. I don't want to just be hanging out with dudes all day." And he was like, "So what did you do?" And I was like, "We just got high and went grocery shopping and cooked, watched movies, fell asleep. The same thing that you would do with a girlfriend or a dude, but just not sexual." And he was like, "Bro," he said some things that's gonna offend some people, so I'm not gonna say that. But what he did say is the reason that a man should not be platonic friends with a female is because a woman is gonna treat you like you're her girlfriend, and you're gonna treat her like you're her girlfriend, right? So a woman's gonna talk to you about things that females talk to other females about. A woman is gonna go beyond certain boundaries. A woman is gonna do certain things that you shouldn't have in your romantic relationships. So when you're used to hanging out with women and they keep doing these things, you're going to bring that into your romantic relationships. Okay? For example, when I was at work yesterday, this woman, we were having a normal conversation about normal stuff, weather, Donald Trump being impeached, bam. So this guy walks up and said something. I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. He wasn't talking to me. It wasn't my business. And he walked off, and she looked at me, and she said, "Oh my God, he is so gay." And I looked at her like, don't say stuff like that to me, bro. I don't care. That's one thing. See, that's a great example, bro. Because if I would have been like, "Oh my God, really? How did you know?" and carried on a conversation about another man that I don't care about, if I say I didn't have any experience with females, the next relationship I got into, I would think it would be okay for that type of back and forth about another man to go on. Gossip. Okay? Gossip. 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 Telling her about her telling you about all her friends, her male friends, her female friends, her none of that, bro. Just treating you like a female, bro. Treating you like a female. You're gonna think it's okay, especially if you have mommy issues. You're not gonna know, because that's probably what you heard your mom talk about. That's what you heard your mom talk about with your aunties or with your female cousins, or even worse, with your own father, because he didn't know, and it's just a trickle down thing, man. So that's why a man should not be trying to swim in this ocean of women if he has mommy issues. That's not gonna make the situation better, bro. That's gonna make the situation worse. Now, should he be? I'm not saying to never ever talk to women unless you're gonna have sex with them. That's not what I'm saying. If you wanna just go around with life, just go to the mall, just have conversations here and there. Don't get anybody's phone numbers or Facebooks. That part. Okay, if that's what you want to do, that. But I think if you have mommy issues, you need to collect the information. You need to be productive. Collect the information, collect the knowledge, collect the wisdom, the understanding, conquer life, bro. Gain more dominion in your life. And the only way you're gonna gain dominion in life is through learning, reading, read books. Don't just go on Facebook and make memes. And I know a man didn't make that meme. And you know what? I don't know that. I don't know that because that is a lot. That's somewhat logical, bro. That's logical. And emotionally, that would probably feel good. It would. Me just being just the person that I was, I felt like if I hang out with a whole bunch of dudes at some point, I should hang out with a whole bunch of females at some point to balance it out. Which when I think about it now, that's totally idiotic and doesn't make any sense. But I understand. I remember how I used to think though, because it would be like, bro, it's a room full of dudes. We're not doing anything. We're drinking, smoking, and we're talking about females. So why not just hang around with some females, bro? Why not that? even if we're not gonna have sex or anything. Isn't that normal? Now it is, but that's not how it always was, and that's not good. That's not good for your testosterone levels, bruh. That's not good for your testosterone levels. And what happens? Again, let's revisit that. What happens? What happens when you hang out with a whole bunch of females for too long? That's gonna be, you're gonna inherit those behaviors, because femininity on a physical level, it's easier, especially if you're already balanced or more feminine than masculine. You're gonna inherit those behaviors, bro. A lot easier. It's a lot easier to inherit feminine behavior than masculine behavior in a man, bro, and on a woman. Because why? Because of the femininity is the default on a physical level. On a physical level, it's the default. So, bam. That would be like that would be like how we have society set up. We're a day people, right? It's easier. It's easier for a white person to get a tan than it is for a black person to lose their pigmentation, bro. Because black people are the default. It's easy. It makes more sense that white people think that dark skin is more beautiful than pale skin, and we can see that in society. Look at these bodybuilding contests. They they don't make themselves lighter. They make themselves darker. Look at, you ever seen Jersey Shore tanning and shit? Because this is the default, bro. Because black is the default. So that's the same thing, bro. Similar. That's pretty extreme, but the situation, this video's extreme. This topic's extreme, bro. So no, if you have mommy issues, bro, and again, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not an expert, but if you have mommy issues, nah, don't. It's not gonna feel good to be in a room full of dudes all the time when you just want the touch of a woman, but it's gonna come, bro. It's gonna come. Cause you know why? Because women like men. That's why. And if you act like a man, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna get touched by a woman, bro. So I had another point I was gonna make, but I forgot. Oh yeah, she went on to say that, well, if I have a man with mommy issues, bro, you don't. The relationships I've been in have always been with the intention of healing, of giving back, fixing this woman. That's not what. That is not healthy, bro. That is not healthy. One person I talked to, I asked, she described all these issues, and I was like, bro, if you knew, these are all red flags, bro. These are black flags. Why did you go in this relationship? You know what she told me? Well, I thought I could fix him. You thought you could fix him? You barely have $40. You probably borrowed this $40 for this consultation to talk to me. So you think you could fix a dude that is this and this? He wasn't like a. You thought you could fix this man, but you don't even have $40 to your name to pay for this consultation. Does that make any sense? That's not your. That's not. That is not your job, bro. That's not your job, and it's not gonna benefit you at all. Because all that, you remember when we first met and you couldn't even do this? That's movie stuff, bro. That's not real life. That's not really how anything. That's not how it works, bro. And let's suppose that did actually happen. She got with this man. She sees all this potential in him. He could be such. I see how he is with kids, and I see how he has a little dog. And he treats the dog so nice. He just has these issues, bro. If you fix that, guess what's gonna happen? He's not gonna know how to handle it, bro. You know what? You're not a doctor. You're not a doctor. He's not gonna know how to handle it. It's probably gonna be false confidence. It's not gonna be core confidence, which means it could be easily taken away at any point. If he has this false sense of confidence, he's gonna go into the world and conquer. All these females are gonna be looking at him. They're gonna be like, "Ooh, it's something different about Tyler today." And then guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna cheat on you, and he's gonna outgrow you. And then when that woman breaks his heart, he's gonna be just back to where he was before when you found him, bro. So you're actually doing more harm than help. So don't do that. If you see something broken, don't fix it. Find something that matches you energetically. have the same problem. No, you don't want to trauma heal with people. But you do not trauma heal, trauma bond, but you do want to not have to fix them. If you feel the sensation to fix somebody, that's the person you should not be with. That's absolutely the last person you should be with, bro. I speak from experience because I tried it a couple times. Didn't work. Didn't work. I made it worse, and they made me worse, and they made me less tolerant and more impatient, and mess with my standards, and my whole outlook and my whole filter on life was thrown off for a couple years. So don't do it, bro. Don't do it. You're not a doctor. You're not a doctor, bro. Giving him that sweet loving and all of that, that's movie stuff, bro. That's movie stuff. That's not real. It's not real. I mean, it might be, but I haven't seen it, so it must not be real. Because I've been everywhere in the world, right? Nah, but just don't do it, bro. It's easier. It's easier, bro. Much easier. I think that's it, guys. Let me give a couple seconds. Let me see. Fixing, healing people. Where's the line? I mean, there's some things, but if you feel like you always have to fit, like, I mean, that's good, but you can make a career out of it. You can make money doing it, and actually, yeah, don't do that though. It's easy. It's easier to just go about your life and just be by yourself, and just work on it. Whatever you have inside you that just makes you want to fix people, which I read, it said because you have boundary issues. I mean, but that's not exclusive to everybody. But no, fixing people and feeling like they should come to you to heal them. Now, yes, that's what I do, but not romantically. I'm not trying to get with all you and put you in a giant R. Kelly house and have you walking around naked feeding me grapes. That's not what I'm trying to do. What I do, the difference between me and what that client tried to do, number one, I get paid to do what I do. That's number one. Number two, this is healing me. This is actually really, it's very therapeutic, and it pushes me to read more, to learn more, and to not get high and drink all day. So it helps in all aspects of my life. This woman had nothing going on in her life at all. So that's different. And that client, I don't even mess with her anymore. And I'm not going to put her personal information out there. So it doesn't really matter. Uh, yeah, that's it, guys. So, again, I'm trying to get that following like King Solomon. So make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. It's Aaron motherfreaking Moses. Life is in the breath. Breathe it in. And comment below what you want to see next, man. If you see any more foolishness like that, screenshot it, email it to me. I don't really jack with the Twitter, but I check Twitter here and there. Yeah, that's it. Peace.